Welcome to our lecture online. Here we're going to use the rules of congruency with triangles to solve this particular problem. What we're supposed to do here is show indeed that the two triangles are indeed congruent. Now, here we can see that these two sides here are parallel to one another. We can see that this side corresponds to this side and they have the same length, which is indicated by the single line. This side corresponds to this side and they show that they have the same length, indicating with the two little lines, and this side has the same length as this side, their corresponding sides, and the three lines indicate that they have the same length. So based on that alone, you should be able to say that those two triangles are congruent. But we can go one step further, because we know that all the corresponding sides should have the same length, but all corresponding angles should have the same angular measure. So let's see if that's true as well. Notice that these are two opposite angles, and we know by definition that those are indeed the same. They have the same angular measure, so the angular measure of this angle must equal to the angular measure of that angle. Then we see that these two lines are parallel to one another, and this line acts as a transversal, which means that the alternate interior angles must have the same angular measure, which means that this angle must equal the angular measure of this angle. And finally, we can again say that these two lines are parallel, and this line here can act as a transversal, which means that the alternate interior angles must therefore have the same angular measure, which means that the angular measure of this angle must be the same as the angular measure of this angle. And now we have both complete rules. All corresponding sides have the same length, and all the corresponding angles have the same angular measure, and definitely those two triangles must therefore be congruent, and that is how it's done.